Hilly forest, vast grassland, scrub forest, and magnificent coastal ecosystem forms the forest in Gujarat. Over 11.04% of geographical area falls under forests, which supports the flora, fauna, and human life in the state. The UN states that forests cover one-third of the Earth's land mass, performing vital functions and supports livelihoods of 1.6 billion people. Forests help in combating climate change. Therefore, it is imperative to conserve forest resources for a sustainable future. However, as forest also supports livelihoods through forest produce as well as providing one of the most important human requirements, wood for multiple needs like construction, infrastructure and industries. Of the total area of the state, 89% of the area is non-forest area in Gujarat. And in the last 20 years, the State Forest Department has implemented several agroforestry models to keep up the supply of timber to domestic and commercial needs in a sustainable manner.
બધા જાણીએ છીએ કે ગુજરાત રાજ્ય સામાજિક વનીકરણ ક્ષેત્રે પાયોનિયર છે અને સૌથી પહેલાં આખા દેશમાં 1969માં સામાજિક વનીકરણની કામગીરી ચાલુ થઈ. પણ ગુજરાત આપણે જાણીએ છીએ કે એક વિકસિત જેવા રાજ્ય છે જે અર્બનાઇઝ્ડ સ્ટેટ છે અને ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીયલી રિચ સ્ટેટ છે. તો આપણે જે ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી માટે લાકડાની પણ જરૂરિયાત પડે છે. આપણે ગુજરાત રાજ્યમાં કુલ 58.56 લાખ ક્યુબિક મીટર લાકડાની જરૂરિયાત રહે છે, વાર્ષિક જરૂરિયાત રહે છે. એના સામે આપણા પાસે 59.77 લાખ CMTનું ઉત્પાદન થાય છે. એટલે 2 વર્ષ પહેલાં આપણા બોલતા હતા કે ગુજરાત એક વુડ સરપ્લસ સ્ટેટ છે અને આ કુલ ઉત્પાદનમાં 80% ઉત્પાદન સોશિયલ ફોરેસ્ટ્રી, ટ્રી આઉટસાઇડ ફોરેસ્ટમાંથી આવે છે અને 20% જે ઉત્પાદન છે એ કુદરતી વનો અને બહારથી મગાવવામાં આવે છે. જે વુડ વેસ્ટ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીની જરૂરિયાત પ્રમાણે તેમજ અન્ય કામગીરીઓ માટે જો લાકડાની જરૂરિયાત વધતી જાય છે અને સામાજિક વનીકરણ ક્ષેત્રે રાજ્ય સરકારે મોટા પગલાં લીધા છે જે ગયા વર્ષ સુધી 14,000 હેક્ટેયર એગ્રો ફોરેસ્ટ્રી હેઠળ જે વાવેતર કરવામાં આવતા હતા, આવતા વર્ષથી 37,000 હેક્ટેયરમાં કરવામાં આવશે.
Since the early 1970s, social forestry projects have been implemented by the Gujarat Forest Department in the lands of individual farmers, village panchayats, other government entities like the road development railways. In 2015, Gujarat Forest Department exempted over 86 species of trees grow on non-forest and private lands from permission to cut, which has considerably supported in providing timber to the industries in a sustainable way. And these trees are known as trees outside forest, are trees which are grown outside the forest and are harvested in a periodic manner by the farmers. Trees outside forest provide most of the state's timber needs. Wood-based industries in Gujarat have been dependent on the resources for various purposes, such as for construction, shipbuilding, furniture, packaging, artifacts and handicrafts, paper making, and so on. Wood industry makes up for about 4% of the world's economy. Globally, about 1.15 billion hectare of forest is managed primarily for the production of wood and non-wood forest products. States Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. Demands of wood-based industries of Gujarat are largely met with the timber produced from trees outside forest and by limited imports from other states of India and from the world. Trees outside forest provide most of the timber needs and therefore can understand that the government's interventions through social forestry, agroforestry and farm forestry have been extremely beneficial for the wood-based industries.
ખેડૂતોને મારે ખાસ વિનંતી કરવી છે કે વાવેતર કરશો તો વન વિભાગમાંથી બીજી સારી નર્સરીમાંથી ઉચ્ચ ક્વોલિટીના રોપા મળશે. એનું તમને સરકારમાંથી નિયમ મુજબ તમને સબસિડી મળવાની છે. અને કાર્બન ડાયોક્સાઇડ જે બનાવે છે, ઓક્સિજન આપે છે, તો એના CO2ના કાર્બનના પૈસા પણ વિદેશમાંથી મળવાના છે. અને લાકડું વેચીને તમે જે પૈસા કમાશો એ તો થવાનું છે. એટલે એક વૃક્ષ ઉછેરશો તો 3 પ્રકારની આવક તમે લઈ શકો એમ છો. તો એવા ખેડૂતોનો ખાસ વિનંતી કરવાની છે કે વન વિભાગ સાથે સામાજિક વનીકરણ સાથે જોડાજો. આનું ભવિષ્ય બહુ ઉજળું છે. રોજનું 7,000 ટન લાકડું વપરાય એટલું તો કદાચ અનાજ પણ નહીં વપરાતું હોય. તો ખાસ કરીને બધાને ખાસ વિનંતી કરવાની છે, બધાને ભલામણ કરવાની છે.
Gujarat grows the tree species required for its timber industries like teak, sal, eucalyptus, babool, mango, shisham, neem, sisal, casuarina, or saru, and so on. These trees are required majorly by sawmill industry, paper and packaging industry, plywood and furniture industry, construction industry, and handicraft sector. Trees are grown and then harvested based on factors like its growth rate, quality, and suitability for different applications. Based on the assessment study done in 2020 by Gujarat Forestry Research Foundation, the annual wood supply for wood-based industrial units was estimated to be 59.77 lakh cubic meter from domestic wood, interstate and international import. In this, the highest supply came from trees outside forest, that is 48.82 lakh cubic meter. There are over 5,385 sawmills in the state, which processes the wood from sourcing to its final form, which is then delivered to the industries. The annual demand of wood base is estimated at 58.56 lakh cubic meter, whereas the wood balance in Gujarat is estimated at 1.21 lakh cubic meter. This has been a result of partnerships between the government and farmers, which has created a model of sustainable tree growing and harvesting. Largely different tree species are grown in the north, central, south, Saurashtra, and Kutch zones of Gujarat. Let us now see in detail about the type of common trees grown and its various uses. Eucalyptus tree, which are fast growing and provide good source of timber for various purposes such as pulpwood, furniture, and plywood. Milia dubia are commonly used by vinyl industry, plywood, and to make paper pulp. These trees help in erosion control and are also used as fuel wood. Desi babool are grown in the north and central Gujarat. It is commonly used for packaging and plywood, furniture, and are also used to make handicrafts and as fuel wood. Ardusa trees are used in the packaging and plywood industry. Casuarina trees or the saru are seen in the South Gujarat, Saurashtra, and Kutch. It is used for making plywood, poles, and also used as fuel wood. Neem trees are used for making agricultural tools and in furniture production. Bengali babool trees grown in the South Gujarat where there is sufficient rainfall and are used in plywood and wood industry. Gando bawal wood are used in making charcoal and also as fuel wood. Mango trees are used in making furniture and wooden artifacts. It is more known for its attractive grain patterns. Teak, or the commonly known sag, is highly valued for its durability and weather-resistant wood. It is used for making furniture, doors, windows, boards, and are also used for exterior construction. Mahogany trees are grown for its special value and are used in plywood industry and for making furniture. Sal is a hardwood species popular for its strength and durability. It is often used for construction, furniture, and other heavy-duty applications. Sisal wood is used for making pulp for paper production. Shisham wood is commonly used for making furniture due to its attractive look and strength. Bamboo is a versatile resource and is used for making a wide range of products like handicrafts, furniture, paper, and are also used in construction. Malaysian wood is imported and is then processed at Gandhidham Timber Mart for making furniture, as it is known for its lightweight and longevity. More than 150 plywood industries are functioning in Gandhidham at present.
सबसे पहले जब यहाँ 1986-87 में एक प्लाईवुड इंडस्ट्री हुआ करती थी, आज इसका परिणाम है हमारे जो कस्टम से, हमारे पोर्ट के अधिकारियों से, फॉरेस्ट के अधिकारियों से जो हमारा संबंध है, इतने अच्छे हमको सहयोग मिलते हैं कि आज हमारे यहाँ 150 प्लाईवुड इंडस्ट्री कार्यरत है.
During a visit in 2017, the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi presented a dream to have a furniture hub at Gandhidham, as more than 70% of the wood is imported in India is through the Kandla port.
हमारे कच्छी लोग हिंदुस्तान के कोने में लकड़ी के व्यापार में भी लगे हुए हैं. ये इमारती लकड़ी का वैल्यू एडिशन कच्छ की धरती पर हो सकता है.
This is taking a shape now, and soon Gujarat would be supplying ready-to-use furnitures to thousands of homes in India and in the world. Overall, it is understood that Gujarat has created a sustainable way of providing timber to its wood-based industries. Anand, Kheda, Panchmahals, and Mehsana are some of the leading districts in farm forestry. Particularly in Kheda district, the tree farmers have shown exemplary growth by trading several species such as Desi Bawal, Neem, Mango wood, Goras Ambli, Nilgiri, Arduso, Kanaj, Jambu, Milia Dubia, Asopalav, Gulmohar and so on.
ગુજરાતની અંદર TOF ટ્રી આઉટસાઇડ ફોરેસ્ટ એટલે કે માલિકીની જમીનમાંથી આવતા વૃક્ષો અને એ વૃક્ષોની માલિકીની જમીનમાં જે ખેતી થઈ રહી છે એમાં છેલ્લા કેટલાક વર્ષોથી ખૂબ સારા પરિણામો એમાં મળ્યા છે. એમાં પણ સરકારશ્રીએ સૌરાષ્ટ્ર ટ્રી ફેલિંગ એક્ટમાં સુધારો કરી અને 86 પ્રકારના વૃક્ષોને એક્ઝામ્પ્ટેડ કર્યા છે, જેથી કરીને ખેડૂતો આ 86 પ્રકારના વૃક્ષોની ખેતી સારી રીતે કરી શકે છે અને એને જ્યારે ઈચ્છા થાય ત્યારે કાપી પણ શકે છે અને વાહતુક કરી અને તંદુરસ્ત જ્યાં સારા ભાવ મળી શકે તેવા બજારમાં એ લઈ જઈ અને સારી એવી આવક પણ એ મેળવી શકે છે.
Over 700 sawmills are functioning in Kheda Nadiyad region. The traded wood logs are processed by the sawmills based on various requirements. Sizing and seasoning of the wood is done at the sawmills. The wood is then cut into various sizes at the sawmill. Blocks of woods are accurately measured and then it goes through the process of making cable drums, which are also exported. These efforts of growing wood and using for development work are worth emulating in other states as an effort to protect and conserve forest. Community has been involved in all the aspects of social forestry, and this has created a common consensus among them to grow more trees to protect the forest. These efforts have also contributed to the Sustainable Development Goal 15, which is about protecting forest and sustainable use of natural resources.